I would like to discuss an article titled A Husband's Ultimate Betrayal, Getting in Shape, authored by Laura Black for the Baltimore Sun. The article begins with this quote: "When Charles and I married 25 years ago, he weighed 300 pounds. He now weighs 205 pounds, just the other week. We were at a party when a friend approached. 'Hello, Laura.' Then there was Charles. 'You look fantastic.' In the piece, she notes that when they met, he was fatter than she was, and she desired a man whose stature would assuage her fears. At the very least, she's admitting that she has troubles. In our relationships, everything appears to boil down to sexual marketplace worth. My ex wanted to fatten me up and told me to acquire an unattractive in my first adult relationship, to diminish my value so that other ladies don't swoop in and try to take me. Women are highly territorial like this. You can see that being tall not only attracts more attention from women, but it also allows you to be accepted at a wider range of weights. For example, a tall, skinny dude isn't told he's skinny because his calves are usually larger than the ordinary man's arms. But returning to the story, Laura claims that she was the one who urged him to lose weight. He started counting calories before she asked him to commit to coming to the gym with her, and she freaked out. 'Yes, it is impacting me last night at supper,' she says, and I quote, 'Before I could react, Charles rubbed his now flat tummy and added, "No dessert for me. It will end up around my waist." Charles could simply be expressing that he's fuller, that he doesn't want to gain any weight. But I believe Laura views him patting his flat stomach as a triggering reaction to an insult, and that could be triggering to her. She might easily imagine him doing it to mock her. After all, it is how many women think. What I find most intriguing about this work, and why I believe it was written in the first place, is that it was written to shame and loosen Charles, and regain some of that weight since it's making Laura insecure, but it's also intended for plausible deniability. She doesn't address the idea that other women are also interested in him, despite the fact that he's over 6 feet tall, a healthy weight, and in a relationship. Other women are undoubtedly looking at him more than ever before. Laura can't seem to acknowledge that she's jealous of his new health and fitness, because it makes him more attractive than her, even when she points out that he used to be larger than her. And now that he's skinnier, it's making her uneasy. If he remained fat, she would lose her plow horse as a result. Instead of letting this happen, you forced him to exercise. He was overly concerned about his health, and now you're paying the emotional price. But the problem is, you never hear guys whining about their wives when they get in. He doesn't usually whine about his insecurities or how much better she looks. Most men love it, but many are unaware that many women lose weight before attempting to monkey branch to a superior man. She doesn't want to end things with you until she's very sure she can string along the next guy. Guys don't think that way yet, because all of the postmodern fat acceptance gender studies academics believe men and women are the same. So, women certainly believe that males think that way. This is how the article concludes, and I quote way down because of my worries. "I go to my hubby and express my concerns. He wraps his arms around me and murmurs, 'I love you just the way you are, but just in case, I'm going to have a hard-boiled egg and a rice cake for breakfast tomorrow.' She feels empowered in her fat, but if fat is so empowering, why did Mr. Tubby choose to lose all that weight and abandon Laura? She authored this piece for a variety of reasons, the most important of which were damage control in her book and the entire fat empowerment thing. But she also wanted to publicly criticize her spouse for losing weight.